Hi guys, welcome back. So today I decided to do something totally different than what I usually do for my videos. I decided to show you how I organize our bills through bullet journaling. Now, in case you don't know what bullet journaling is, it's pretty much organizing your life in a notebook. Just to sum it up and making it pretty. There are thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube where you can learn about bullet journaling. But I mean, people put everything in it, like habit trackers, mood trackers, brain dump, their calendar, their playlists, how much water they drink. I mean, you can put pretty much anything in there. So they usually have a spread, and it's usually a theme. And so, but for me, I just do it for my finances. Now, in my last video, which I will link, I don't know, down below, I showed you what my bullet journal looks like. So I decided, why not do a video about of it, me creating the September one. Now let me just let you know that this isn't for everybody. Some people are like, no, that's just too much work, but because I love art and I don't mind spending time doing it, because for me drawing and illustrating is just like a stress reliever for me. So I'm going to show you what I did. Again, it's not for everybody, but you know, no one said paying bills is fun, you know, but I'm just grateful I have money to pay bills, you know, and to be on time. And, you know, and my philosophy is, why not make it look pretty instead of just scrap paper everywhere. And it's also to keep track of what, you know, it's just to keep track. So, if you guys like videos like this, if you want me to do one every month, because I pretty much do a different theme every month in my bullet journal, I just never videotaped it, you know, I will be happy to do it. If you enjoyed that, please give me a thumbs up on this video, and I will do it every month as I create it. Now, every time I did it, my bullet journal is usually a cover page, which is basically the month and year, and some pretty picture. I usually have a theme, and I always put a quote in it. So, and then I have my chart. But this time, instead of doing the chart, I did something totally different, which I think it came out pretty good. So I'm excited to show you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and with enough said, let's jump on in. So as you can see here, I pretty much use painter tape to make my borders, and I created this, it's supposed to give it a marble effect, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it. And it's basically putting your markers on a piece of plastic and put water. It didn't come out right, so we just moved on to the next thing. So what I'm doing here is just doing kind of an ombre effect with my Tombow markers. I like the color scheme, but when I tried to paint it, it didn't blend that well. So, but you know what? Art is, you know, learning and trial and error. So, but yeah, it didn't work too well, but I just still kept it and just kept on going. Right now, as you can see, I'm taking off all the painter's tape. I use painter's tape because I wanted a sharp edge, and I don't trust my hands to do sharp edges freestyle. But as you can see now, I'm putting a black border around the ombre effect. I kind of wanted, my vision was to look like Polaroid pictures. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far. Like I say, with art, it's just, you know, you're doing to impress yourself. You know, you're not doing to impress anyone else. And art, to me, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes the imperfect art is the best ones. But I'm writing September at the bottom. I use my ruler as a guide, so my words, the word won't go all over the place. It won't be going down an angle, but it'll be straight. I realized when I flipped over to this page that it bled through from when I was putting water to blend. I'm okay with it though, you know, and I'm still trying to get this thing to blend, to make it look smooth, but I do have a blending brush which I did try and it just didn't work, and so I just pretty much, after like 2 or 3 attempts, I pretty much gave up and just left it the way it is. I still think it looks good, but also another problem was, if you look at the center where there's no painter's tape, I plan on writing some there, but you will see that because the paper was so saturated that it kind of made the paper weak, so I had to put a filler there. You will see later on in the video. I am so sorry. I just realized I was out of frame. I tried to look at the camera to make sure I'm in frame, but I'm not used to doing overhead recording this way. If you can see my camera, the way I had to rig it, because I don't have the right equipment to do overhead video. But I may have to invest in getting the right tools to do this, because I actually enjoy doing this. I finally get it in frame. I am currently now just outlining the pictures, because it's easier to do it this way while the painter tape is still on versus me taking off the painter tape and then using my ruler to go over it. But so far I think it's looking good. So now I'm taking off the painter tape. Some people say this is so satisfying to watch, you know, just taking off painter's tape, but I don't know. Let me know down below, do you think that's satisfying to watch? As you can see in the center, my hand will just get out the way. It's the paper is very warped, but again, I'll replace it with something else. So here I am using my Macron pen in number 08 to outline it. Yeah, as you can see I messed up there, but again, I'm okay with that. I mean, nothing's perfect in this world, except Jesus. But as you can see from the center of the paper, you can see where it bled. The paper is dry now, but I didn't want to write on that area, even though I have something written there. So I ended up replacing it with something else, which I will show you shortly. But I want to make sure that these pictures look scattered, like they were on a table scattered and not just, you know, lined up evenly. So, to continue on. So my talented daughter London was able to do the water effect with the plastic, so she made me one. And so I decided just to tear it up and to put it in the center of where the paper was so thin and write build tracker there. And I'm just using my double-sided tape to stick that on there. She showed me how to do it the correct way, and so I decided that I'm going to replace it with this blue one that I created because I really do not like the one I made. I am just straightening up now and just getting things out the way to finish this project. So here's the final flip through, and I love it. I love that I changed this. Thank you, London, for teaching mommy the right way to do this. So I decided to write a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset, and I decided to leave the leaf and just leave it plain. But I really love this. I love how it came out. I like it better with the black background. As you can see, for what I wrote the amount, the due date, the date paid, and the confirmation number. And I did the darker colors in white and the lighter colors in black, so you can see it. And that's why I put the bill tracker when the paper was so thin on that side. And this is the rest of them. I think it looks so great. And I like the white polka dots. The next page, this is my financial notes. And I could put it on top, but I usually just put it all around and just write all around it. But I think it looks really good. So, what'd you think? Again, like I always say, and I always say in almost all my videos, at the end of the day, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. And I'm happy. I think it's very unique. You know, I liked it, you know. And it's a way to, you know, keep track of something, you know, but you can always try. You don't have to do this, you know, you can, you know, but it's just good to share what I do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe down below and put on a notification bell because I would love to have you guys, you know, see what I do. Thank you so much. And until we meet again, guys, have a very blessed day. Bye.